From the KATC Weather Lab, here's Rob's forecast.
Welcome back. Well, the big meteorological story this weekend is cooler air on the way, but we have a bigger astronomical event occurring Saturday right around noon. It's called an annular solar eclipse. This time around, the sun won't be completely blocked by the moon, and that's why they call this the Ring of Fire. Cue the Johnny Cash, and let's get over to the key wall, show you what this is all about. And basically, when we have a solar eclipse, the moon goes in front of the sun. Now, sometimes it completely covers the sun and you just see the corona. This one is going to be a little bit smaller, so the sun won't be completely blocked. But the path of the annular eclipse, where you're going to see that ring of fire, would be right across Texas, back through New Mexico, Albuquerque, and back through Utah. And depending on the weather, you'll be able to see it. And for us, our weather's going to be good. And notice we're kind of in the one of the darker shades. We're going to be at the 82% range, right at the maximum eclipse at 12:03 p.m. on Saturday. I'm telling you this now because I'm off tomorrow. I want to make sure everybody knows about it, and we've gotten a lot of questions about it through social media and email. So at 12:03, it starts at 10:31, 12:03, 82% of the sun will be blocked. That's going to make for some funky midday lighting. It's not going to be like a golden hour lighting when it's sunrise or sunset, but it is definitely going to dim the brightness outside for about 15, 20, 30 minutes or so. It'll move pretty quickly and it'll be over with completely by 1:22. So right around noon. Now, don't forget to get your eclipse glasses. Make sure they're ISO approved. You can get them at, I think they have them at Walmart, Lowe's, the libraries in New Iberia and Lafayette will have solar eclipse glasses available the day of the eclipse. Don't go out there the day before. So something to look forward to for this weekend, and I'm looking forward to it as well, and all the other events going on, including Election Day as well. So a lot going on, dry air moving in. Here's our next weather maker that's going to help dig that trough that we were showing you in 3D a little bit earlier. That's going to bring us much cooler air as we go deeper into the weekend early next week. Right now, though, you do see some snow up in the Rockies with that cold weather system. For us, it's just been cloud cover, slow to burn off, and it's trying to come in a little bit tonight. So we're going to have the combination of some clouds, and where it stays clear, maybe some patchy fog. It looks like the most fog-favored areas will be up towards central Louisiana based on the latest model data. And of course, Power Doppler 3, all is quiet this evening. So good news there. Not expecting much, if any, rainfall for at least the next week. Although this front, as it pushes on through, we might see a sprinkle or two. We start out in the 60s tomorrow morning, patchy fog, warm in the afternoon, temperatures reaching the mid 80s, we think, at least, maybe the upper 80s. And then the front pushing on through during the wee morning hours tomorrow night into Saturday morning, maybe a few sprinkles. And then behind it, we'll see temperatures still not much cooler than what we're expecting tonight, but it gets breezier during the course of our Saturday afternoon. Temperatures eventually get into the 70s during the course of the afternoon. Notice there's some clouds in the area, but again, we're going to see a good view of that eclipse. Now, overnight tonight, visibilities look okay for most areas. Some patchy fog. You can see the best chance of some of the thicker fog is going to be up toward Alexandria. And as we get into the northern part of the state, those darker areas, that's where the best chance of fog will be later on tonight, and then things quiet down there after that fog. Any fog that develops will lift quickly tomorrow morning. So lower 60s, we'll say overnight tonight, mid to upper 80s tomorrow. Tomorrow night, we drop down again into the lower 60s, but we see the 50s not far behind. We get into the mid to upper 70s Saturday at best, but there's going to be a breeze, so it's going to feel cooler. And then the numbers drop nicely into the lower 50s as we head towards Sunday morning. Overnight tonight, 63-year low with fair to partly cloudy skies and some of the patchy fog in spots during the course of the morning hours, early morning hours. That fog burns off quickly, and it's going to be a fine finish to the week. Mostly sunny skies out there. Very light southeast winds turn southwesterly during the course of the afternoon, and eventually those northwest winds arrive on Saturday, cooling us off. Upper 70s Saturday, lower 70s Sunday. And look at the temperatures Monday and Tuesday. We might not make it out of the 60s on Monday with that secondary surge of cool air that we've been talking about. And those overnight lows, Darcy, we're talking mid to upper 40s, the coolest weather of the season. Hard to believe just 7 weeks ago we were talking 110. Now we're talking mid 40s.
I'm so excited. It's perfect sleeping weather.
Exactly right.